Victor was born in the spring of 44 and never saw his father anymore. A child of sacrifice, a child of war, another son who never had a father after Leningrad went off to school and learned to serve the state. He followed the rules and drank his vodka straight. The only way to live was drown the hate, and Russian life was very sad. Such was life in Leningrad. Victor was sent to some Red Army town, served out his time, became a circus clown. The greatest happiness he'd ever found was making Russian children glad. Children lived in Leningrad. The children lived in Levittown, hid in a shelter underground. There were Soviets. Blast those yellow reds to hell. Cold War kids were hard to kill under their desk in an air raid drill. Haven't they heard we won the war? What do they keep on fighting for? So my child and I came to this place to meet them eye to eye and face to face. He made my daughter laugh and we embraced. We never knew what friends we had until we came to Leningrad. That's a song by Billy Joel, and every time I look at the words of that song, I think about what's happening today in the world, and a very simple premise. Not just Vladimir Putin is, I don't know who's the bad guy and who's the good guy, I don't care. All I know is that there's people dying, and they're normal everyday people, and if you met them, you wouldn't care what the leader was like. I don't care what the leader's like. It doesn't matter. What matters is that, for some reason, you know, you go and, that's what the song's all about. You go and meet the people of the enemy, you find that they're nice. Okay. I didn't come here to get all political on you. I came here to play a couple of songs. Happy Purim 2025. I'm gonna play a little song called An Artist That Helps to Keep Me Alive. An artist has to make some room in everything he seems, taking that the higher lines are free. In the middle of the noise on a busy day, I can hear myself. Can you tell I'm trying to say something? And how it feels to be seen and known for what you have and what you let go and let show. But how it feels to be dreaming, though everything's really sad. But I'm still glad for what I have, for what I have. An artist has to make some room in everything he seems, taking that the higher lines are free. And so, hello? Yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, it's a nice place. The people are nice. I don't know. No, I'm sure they're going to join in at some point. And so, we sing together. We sing together. We sing along. Artist has to make some room in everything he sees, taking that the higher lines are free. And so we'll sing together, we'll sing together, we'll sing alone. Finally letting go, finally sitting down, finally what I know, laughing like a clown in town. I don't care about the physical, it's too political for my lyrical, visible, spiritual melody. Yes, an artist has to make some room in everything he sees, taking that the higher lines are free. Taking at the higher lines, taking at the higher lines, taking at the higher lines, come with a fee. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. It's a song called Un Artiste. This next song is a very interesting approach to what I spend most of my time doing is singing the songs of the last 6 decades of the Jewish songwriters, anywhere from Amy Winehouse to Irving Berlin to Gershwin to Bob Dylan to Barbra Streisand to Bette Midler to Lou Reed. And this song is where I mashed them together inside the Lou Reed song. And let's see if you recognize them all. If you want to ask me questions, hold on to the end. Which you would do anyway, because you seem like quite a civil and nice bunch. I sometimes deal with cowboys, hence the cowboy hat. So if any of you are cowboys. What the world needs now. Oops. Oh. What the world needs now is the power button. 1 second. Come on, my son. Come on, my son. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. Little joy never once gave it away. Everybody had to pay and pay. A hustle here and a hustle there. Baby Tosh sings, all the Jewish girls go do 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 do. Amy Winehouse, gone too soon. Burt Bacharach, you heard at the start of this tune. I see your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. That's the Bee Gees. Barry Manilow, could it be magic too? Billy Joel, I play quite a few. And Robert Zimmerman, Bob Dylan. What can you do? Okay, who wrote this? Bette Midler. The wind beneath my wings. But Barbra Streisand, she's the one who sings. Carole King, so far away. Carly Simon, you're so vain. Carole King, far away. Carly Simon, you're so vain. Danny Kaye, the list isn't nearly over. Who wrote Hound Dog? For Elvis, that was Lieber and Stoller. Wise men say, that was George Wise. And even Elvis himself, I tell you no lies, and I see trees are green. George Wise wrote that for Louis Armstrong. And yes, Elvis. You want to bet? And Louis was raised by a Jewish family who got him his first clarinet. Hello again, Neil Diamond. Hello darkness, my old friend, Simon and Garfunkel. I put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. That's Mark Cohen. I'm not in love, 10cc. And then you have all the Sinatra writers. Richard Rodgers, Irving Berlin, Mel Torme, Cy Coleman, Harold Arlen, Sammy Cahn, Carolyn Lee, Stephen Sondheim, George Gershwin, and who wrote White Christmas? Marvin Hamlish. What can you do? Baby Tosh is coming your way, whereby Cybertrucks his way across the USA. And
This music was all set to a song by Lou Reed. I think it's about time I played you one of my own. Yes, indeed. My name is Paul Avram Toshner. My Hebrew name is Pinchas. My nickname is Baby Tosh. And Cyber Tosh is my pseudonym as an original artist. My mother was Avril. I lost her 5 years ago. She was an aerobics instructor. My father, Morris, inherited his father's printing business. My grandmother on my father's side was a Katzenellenbogen of rabbinic dynasty. Both sets of grandparents are from Kovna in Lithuania. One of my great-grandfathers attended a famous yeshiva called Vilozhna, not far from Kovna. And one of them murdered a Cossack bully policeman, and he fled to America. But he was dropped off in Scotland. I used to work in the London hotels as a piano player, and all the American tourists knew my repertoire and tipped the most. Your voice has got the color, the sound of I don't care, and more like that than this is fair, and what the heck despair. I mean your pain, though not to belittle, is classic, and that you're starting to sound brittle, but it's still on par with most of our scars, where everyone finds themselves in the middle. So let's take a drink, let's go for a walk and just think, and rest your weary brow. I'm guessing here that just one beer may not be quite enough. So what the heck? I'll get some more on deck and we'll sing a song of cheer. I'll buy the round, you make your sound, and together we'll shed a tear. In the summer, my father comes south to visit the visitor. In the visitor's window,
program approach. I think if you have a program all the time, yes sir. Ah, thank you. Doffing your cap. I shall doff my cap to thee. Billy Joel. Oh, let's have a look. Shall we have a look at some of the names of the writers from the last 6 decades? We have Carly Simon, Carole King, Carolyn Lee, Charlie Puth. Shall we do a song by Charlie Puth? Have you heard of Charlie Puth? He's a pop star. He's around these days. And he's kind of cool. Let's do a Charlie Puth song. His mother was Deborah and is of Jewish-Hungarian descent. His father, Otto Puth, is a Catholic Italian. And both his parents were music teachers. And he has a song which is like a hit he had. He's had a few hits. I can't say he's only had one because he's had lots of them, so I'm not sure what I'm talking about. And I'm talking to stall for time while I find the song, and I found it. So now we can stop havering. I'm only one call away. I'll be here too. My question is, just every now and then, it's good to stop and just pause for a second and not rush into something that might not be what you want. So I'm going to take a poll. Who's a Billy Joel fan? One Billy Joel fan. Two. Who's a Frank Sinatra fan? 2, 3. Who is a Bob Dylan fan? 1. Okay. I think we're going to do Frank, Billy, Bob. We're going to go in descending order. We're going to go for the height, the highest level. Not that Bob's low. I love Bob. But we're going to go from... You know something? You know when you love with somebody who you love? Here's an idea. We're going to go high to low. We're going to start with Frank. Let's see which Frank song we do. We'll do... which Frank song would you like? It's 2:45. Nah. Frank, let's see. I love Paris, Lady Tramp, down the blues. Foggy day in London town. Summerwind, that's what we'll do. Okay, like this. When you are in love and all the best seems to come for free, your minds seem together forever. But of course we all drift away from that sacred place, and then we're at the point of our face. We say, please can you still see me? Can you please still see me? And then when it gets even further away and you can't see the person, then you ask one more time, can you even hear me? The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song and we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts summer wind, like painted kites, those days and nights went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky. Then faster than a piper man, one day it called to you. I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn wind and the winter wind, they come and gone, and still the days, those lonely days, they go on and on. And faster than a piper man, one day called to you.
I lost you. I lost you too. I lost you to the summer wind. I lost you to the summer wind and the autumn wind and the winter wind and the afternoon wind and the morning wind. And I've had too much curry last night. You don't want to be standing down there. Thank you. What did we say was next? Billy Joel. Is that right? Billy Joel. Ooh. Let's see what we have to do with the Billy Joel. So Billy Joel, his background story is he's one of the biggest artists in the world. He sold 160 million records. His mother's name was Rosalind. He was born to Rosalind was born to Philip and Rebecca Nyman. I know Chaim Nyman and Gully. They live in Florida. Anyway, Philip and Rebecca Nyman emigrated from England. Billy's dad, Howard, was an accomplished classical pianist from Nuremberg. And we have so many songs of Billy's. Shall we do Vienna? You know the song Vienna? I'm sure you do. It's a very famous song. Slow down, crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. If you're so smart, tell me why you're still so afraid. Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do, so many hours in a day. But you know that when the truth is told, you can get what you want, or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Oh, why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time, although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself, you forgot what you need. You can see when you're wrong. You know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. Got your passion, you've got your pride, but don't you know only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine that they'll all come true. Oh, when will you realize? When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. Take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can't afford to lose a day or two. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself. Forgot what you need, you can see when you're wrong. You know you can always see when you're right. You're right. You're right. doesn't help to know that you're so far away.
Send a brocha before they. Yeah, yeah. The lemon and revolting. Oh, we're gonna have to get this more. Okay. This is a song also by Billy Joel. I think I'll do it. Should we do another Billy Joel song? How are we feeling? Are we relaxed? You're relaxed. That's all. No, we'll do Bob Dylan first, then we'll do Billy Joel again. Actually, here's an interesting idea. Check this out. No. Come on, there it is. Check this out. Remember Pavarotti? Ma il mio misterioso è me, il nome mio nessun saprà, no, no, sulla tua bocca dirò quando la luci. I know it's easier said than done. If it's money, health, or love, or losing someone, has truth abounds without a sound, even in a mess. If you can see the good, if you can see the good, you will see the best. If you can see the good, you will see the best. When things seem black, it's a time to stop and not look back, a time to rest and see what tomorrow will be. If you want, call it a test. But be assured that he knows best, his truth abounds without a sound. Even in a mess, if you can see the good, you'll see the best. You're not naive to trust. In fact, it's the opposite for us. When things seem bad, try a little faith, a tad. I know it's easier said than done. Be it money, health, or love, or losing someone,
Dile quando te tramontate stelle, alla la la ba come sborfu. La vinacero. If you see the good, you'll see the best.
I'm from Scotland. Did you guess that?
I've heard of it.
Her name wears skirts, and it's okay. Nobody bats an eyelid.
It's a great
Next
place.
Yeah.
I've been there a number of times. It's beautiful.
Where did you go? Where did you go?
Just travel to see friends of mine, have some houses over there.
Nice.
I've never been there before. It was breathtaking.
Yeah, we drowned whiskey when you were there. Okay, good. Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your lights again, who fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen and stood against him? Who's that? Proud Edward's army. Send them homewards to think again.
Everybody's got a million questions, everybody wants to know the score. What you went through is something you should be over now. Everybody wants to know the secrets that you never told a soul before. It's not that strange, but it doesn't change what happened anyhow. And you swore to yourself a long time ago there were some things that people never needed to know. This is one that you keep, you bury so deep no one can tear it out. And you can't talk about it, you're following a code of silence. You're never gonna lose the anger, you just deal with it a different way. You can't talk about it, and isn't that a kind of madness to be living by a code of silence when you've really got a lot to say? After the moment passes, the impulse disappears. You can still hold back, 'cause you don't crack very easily. It's a time-honored resolution, but the danger is always near, and it's with you now, but that's not how it's supposed to be. And it's hard to believe after all these years that it still brings you pain and it still causes tears. In spite of your rules, you've got a memory. And you can't talk about it, you're following a code of silence. You're never gonna lose the anger, you just deal with it a different way. You can't talk about it, isn't that a kind of madness? To be living by a code of silence when you really got a lot to say. I know you well enough to know you've got your reasons. That's not the kind of code you're inclined to break. things unknown are best left alone forever. But if a vow is what it takes, haven't you paid for your mistakes? You don't want to lose a friendship. There's nothing you have to hide. And a little dirt couldn't hurt anyone anyhow. But you still have a rage inside you that you carry with a certain pride. It's the only part of a broken heart that you could never save. And you've been through it once, you know how it ends. You don't see the point of going through it again. And this ain't the place or the time, and neither's any other day. You can't talk about it, you're following a code of silence. You're never gonna lose the anger, you just deal with it. A different way, a different way, a different way. And isn't that a kind of madness when you've really got a lot to say?
This is the only song that Billy Joel wrote with Cyndi Lauper, with another writer. Amazing.
Starry, starry night. Paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hill. Sketch the trees and the daffodils. Catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me. How we suffer for our sanity, how we try to set each other free. Starry, starry night. Swelling clouds of violet haze, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, reflecting Vincent's eyes of china blue. Now I understand what you tried to say to me. How you suffered for your sanity. How you tried to set me free. This world motion was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Like the strangers that you meet, ragged men in ragged clothes, a silver thorn of a bloody rose, lies crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. And on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Tried to say to me how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will.
This is a song called Sugar Man, and it's by a lady called Regina Spektor. Regina came from Russia when she was 9 years old. Her father was a photographer and an amateur violinist. Bella Spektor, her mother, was a music professor in the Soviet Union and later worked as an elementary school teacher after the family immigrated to the United States. Both parents are Russian Jewish, and they emigrated to the US in 1989 when Regina was 9, aided by the Hebrew Immigration Aid Society.
Skies are blue when I'm with you. They turn to gray when you're away. I'm not your dog, your Russian pet, but I'm not my own. Ever since we met, I edit my thoughts, edit my words, I eat and drink till nothing hurts. But one of these days love will turn to hate, and I'll bite the hand that feeds me cake. Sugar man, sugar man, sugar man, sugar daddy, sugar daddy, sugar daddy, sugar man, sugar daddy. Sugar will rot your teeth, it'll get you too high, but there's not a lot that sugar can buy. In a world of salt, of sweat and tears, sometimes you need a little sugar. to get you through the years. Just sit on someone's lap, you'll get something to eat. And when they serve the tea, watch the sugar dissolve. Just don't go confusing sugar with love. Sugar man, my mama was cold. She was told she'd never been young, so she never grew old. She took a deep breath, never exhaled. She lived her life under a veil. I grew up quick, but I grew up strong. I didn't get to be her baby too long. Whenever I eat, I just want something sweet, but I couldn't get it at home, so I got it in the streets. Sugar man, sugar man, sugar man, sugar man, sugar man, sugar man. A sugar daddy, sugar daddy, sugar daddy, sugar daddy, sugar man. Sugar daddy, sugar daddy, sugar man, sugar man, sugar daddy. They made a big table, but they didn't save you a seat. So you just found a lap to sit on, to get something to eat. But when they serve the tea, watch the sugar dissolve. Just don't go confusing sugar with love. Sugar man.
Applause to you too, thank you very much. It's great writing. She's just, I think she became my favorite. My favorite used to be Bob Dylan and Billy Joel and all the guys, but I have a new favorite. Can I play you one more of hers? Or what would you like to hear? I take requests. I'm scared what it's going to be. What would you like to hear? Who's your favorite? Frank Sinatra. It is my privilege, my honor, my pleasure to sing a Frank Sinatra song. I got you. Nah, we did that. Let's do Witchcraft. No. Fairy tale. I go to. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. My way. Nice and easy.
Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Relax, don't you hurry. Take your time, not to worry. We're going to fall in love. We're on the road to romance, that's safe to say, but let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to hold your horses To rush would be a crime. Every time. We're on the road to romance, that's safe to say, but let's make all those stops. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime. Nice and easy does it every time. Every time. Nice and easy does it every time. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time.
Hey, good fun. You're a lovely crowd. You're a good bunch. You all seem to be friends. I don't know if you realise this. You're going to leave here today. You're all going to be best of friends because you're going to have something to talk about. You're going to say, see that guy? Frank Sinatra, Regina Spektor. He did his own songs. He did some Bob Dylan. He did some Billy Joel. I do Beatles and Elton John as well. They're not Jewish, but they count because Beatles had a Jewish manager. Elton John is sensitive and artistic, so that's Jewish, isn't it? So that's Frank. Who else have we got? Let's see, what can we do? We're almost done for the day. It's near the end of the song. We're going to do One Man's Prayer. Here's the song. In the chapel after all. One man's prayer. Well, it's not. It's the room used as a chapel. It's a multi-purpose prayer room. So they say. We need a reminder. How does it go? One man's prayer. One man. Hold on. How are we doing here? One man. One man's. One man. Oh, that's not how you spell it. One man's prayer. There it is. Let's just check this out for a sec.
I just want.
There we go, that's it. That's all we need. That's all we need.
I just want some girl to love me back. Tell me I'm her only. Take away the lonely. This deep love in my heart can't go to waste. 'Cause if I won't get to meet God, and I won't get to be a God, at least, God, let me be loved back by a girl. I just want some girl to talk to me and tell me that I'm different, or say that I'm the same. I don't care what she thinks, just think of me. 'Cause if I won't get to meet God, and I won't get to be a God, then at least, God, let me be liked and talked to by a girl. This is what I want. This is what I need. If I ask real nice, will you give it to me? If I just say please, this is what I need. But if I can't have that, well then at least I just want some girl to look my way and and say that I am better than the others and that I matter in her life. I wanna be friend, 'cause I won't get to meet God and I won't get to be a God. Then at least God, let me get noticed by a girl. In this great world, we just plan to live, but you can't plan love. Love's from above. And if I had a choice, I'd just put one foot in front of the other. I'll say one word after the other in my voice. If I have a choice, I just want some girl beneath my feet to tell me I'm her king, to beg me for a ring. I just want her to be afraid of me and think that I might leave her and that I will not believe her when she says that she loves and cares for me. 'Cause if I won't get to meet God and I won't get to be a God, then at least God, let me be worshipped by a girl. The words I have to say, the words I have to say. The words I have to say may well be simple, but they're true. The words I have to say. In this great world we just plan to live, but you can't plan love, that's from above. The words I have to say may well be simple, but they're true. Until you give your love, there's nothing more that we can do. Love is the key we must turn. Truth is a flame we must burn. Freedom a lesson we must learn. Do you know what I mean? This is what I want, this is what I need. If I ask real nice, will you give it to me? If I just say please, this is what I need. But if I can't have that, at least, I just want some girl beneath my feet to tell me I'm her king and beg me for a ring. I want her to be afraid of me. That makes me a fool, because she'll leave me and she will never believe me. And I won't say that I truly love her, 'cause I just want to be like God, and I won't get to be like God. So God, please let me get lucky with a girl.
Thank you. Isn't that amazing? That's Regina Spektor. Hi guys, how are you doing at the door? Come on in. Don't stand outside. Come in and sit down. And... come in. What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink?
Yeah, I'm a barman now. I do twin rolls. I'll get you whatever you want. Who wants a cocktail?
Oh yeah, well we do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We have happy hour here.
Just 1 hour of happiness?
Yeah, well just that's enough. Tuesday and Thursdays.
Tuesday and Thursday happy hour.
And then we had a Purim
Oh, yeah,
happy
Purim.
hour yesterday.
Oh, so I give you something very ethnically Jewish for Purim.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a piece of music that the first half of it is written by a very, very profound, magnificent, beautiful man, a rabbi called Rabbi Waxman in Monsey, New York. And he has got a heart of gold, and he has dedicated his life to the Jewish people. And he presents a melody that a different writer wrote words to. So the melody's his. The words are translated as meaning, very simply, God can do anything. Now, that perspective is the relaxed perspective. People who are observant in any faith look at God as the force that can do anything, so therefore they don't worry. The other side of people with faith is also an aspect of faith, but that's the panic. That's the please God help. The please God help is a little bit different from God can take care of it. They're both appealing to the exact same idea. So I wrote the second part, which is the please God help part. And the words in that are Italian, and they mean, answer us, de padre di tutto de padre o dono, the father of the fathers of man. God can do anything. Reboine shele loela maneinu de padre de tutto de padre odom. Reboine shele loela maneinu de padre de tutto de padre odom. Ha-ko-yocho, 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 ha-ko-yocho. Shele loela maneinu de padre de tutto de padre odom. Ha-ko-yocho, 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 ha-ko-yocho. Reboine shele loela maneinu de padre de tutto de padre odom. Reboine shele loela maneinu de padre e tutto de padre odor.
That was beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. That was Rabbi Waxman and me. I wrote the second half, and the guy who's been guiding me all through is a guy called Alan Gestetner, and thanks for listening. I'm going to pack up now and off to the farm.